friend of mine, Maureen Herman, a journalist and former musician, an amazing person, wrote a really fascinating article exactly about Louis C.K.
I tweeted it.
Okay, it's really fascinating because she talks about, she felt, was it too soon? Yes, it's too soon, because he has done none of these things to signal to the audience at large, not just the audience in that room that night that didn't ask to see him. So it offended a lot of women in the audience, and a lot of men loved that he was back. But that you can't undo what you did. He cannot take back those moments where he arguably psychically scarred those women forever with that situation. But he could show devotion to the cause of righting those wrongs in the future. She spoke about Klansmen who were no longer, who had a kind of come to Jesus moment and were no longer racist, and now tried to train other bigots to not be racist. She spoke about drunk drivers who had killed people, who now devote all their spare time to going to AA meetings and informing fellow people struggling with addiction how her actions had irrevocably taken the life of another person. So that there was a sum total contribution to society after the takeaway with his former actions. He has shown none of that, and it's as though he just expects, well, I've been out of it for a little while. But one of the things she said, it's not called, oh God, what? It's not called time out. It's called time's up. So it's not like you get a timeout. Okay, you spend 40 minutes in your bedroom, young man.
You know what?
All right. So if you see a person who has genuinely like positive
but the
feelings,
fact that he also didn't say anything in this set that he came out, the fact
and he
that
made a rape whistle joke. How offensive!
But it
is
just
that?
tells me he didn't go do the work. So you spent a year doing what? Like sulking, rewatching your movies? I don't know what he was doing. But when you have that time, and I understand, like, maybe that was not, these things need to be taught in all of us, right? We all need to learn how to change and grow, and that maybe even a Louis C.K. needs someone in his life to help him see how he was part of the problem in that moment, and that there was a real space for him to be able to come, and there probably still will be, to go do stand-up and to be able to talk about those things. But he didn't in that moment.